Okay. So I think till previous class we have seen how to create a digital library, and in that we know how to create a collection, and we have also added some of the PDF files in that. Okay. So PDF files are nothing but some of the research articles. So today we will see how to format the web page. So we are working on the librarian interface. This is a server side, and once we build the collection and preview the collection, we are navigating to a user side, that is a client side. Okay. So we will see how to make some modifications in the client side as well. So before that, I will just create a collection. What I have done, I have already shared some of the PDF files with you in the WhatsApp group also. So with that, I will be creating a sample collection. So I have created a sample collection, and what I am going to do is I am just going to drag and drop the files. So we have got all the 5 files. Okay. So just open the first file, and what I am going to do is just copy the metadata fields. So dc.title is the, so what does dc mean? DC, what does DC mean in that metadata fields? DC.title, DC.creator.
Data collection, sir.
No. Yeah, DC is Dublin core. It is a metadata. Okay, it's a type of metadata. So this greenstone will be working in Dublin core metadata formats only.
Okay.
So for example, in a research article, there will be a single title. Okay. So in the DC.title, we have given already the title. DC.creator is nothing but the author of the article. So author can be single author or multiple authors. So once we have a single author, it is okay to fill the single author in the DC.creator field. When we have multiple authors, what we have to do? First enter the first author name, and then you have to give enter. So once we give enter, we must get a DC.creator second field. Okay. So copy the second author. Done. So next, DC dot subject and keywords is nothing but the keywords. Okay. So collection development, we can type collection development. So for the second keyword, another enter.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
In the DC, we have to maintain as per classification, sorry,
Cataloging format.
format or what?
No, here in Greenstone there is no cataloging format, but in this space we have to manage the cataloging format. We have to write the author's last name and then the comma first name.
And you have used a profess.
Yeah, here it's not a problem. In Greenstone it's not a problem, but in this space we have to follow those formats. The cataloging formats we have to follow. So publisher, DC.publisher is the publisher of the article. So if we have publisher, we can mention the publisher.
You have the full clarity how to download and how to do this Greenstone का है keyword. मैं यही बोल रही हूँ, you have the idea of this. हाँ जी, आपको पीछे दे दें?
Okay. So if we have a publisher, we can just mention the publisher. If we don't have the publisher, it is not a problem. Then what are the fields? Resource type is PDF, and format also it is in PDF. Language is in English. Okay. So next for the second file. So the first file is over. Now we will go to second file. Similarly, open the second file, and you have to copy and paste the similar metadata fields. So dc.title, and then dc.creator is author, and then subject and keywords. In most of the research articles, you will be having keywords. Okay, so for that you can just mention. So what I am doing is correct.
Yes. Second creator, if there is no creator, then
Sorry. So there are multiple keywords. Okay. So if there are multiple fields, what we have to do, you have to type the first keyword and then give enter.
okay.
So these keywords can be of any order. Okay, you can just type the second keyword at the first keyword at the last. It can be of any order.
So date is this.
Yeah, November 2016. As I said in the previous classes, there are different types will be available in the research article. Okay, so when you consider research article, there will be a date called date of submission, and one more date is called date revised. The article has been revised, and date of acceptance. Okay, so there will be different rate. First date of acceptance is nothing but when you submit a research article to a publisher. Okay, so revised date is nothing but the publisher will give comments to the authors that there are some issues in the or they need some clarification, they need the article to be revised. So once the revision has been done by the co-author or the primary authors, then it will be again resubmitted to the publisher. Okay, so once the publisher accepts the article, it is called the date of acceptance. Okay, so there are different dates in a research article.
ये कौन सी डेट है जो आप ये डाल
This is date published. Yeah.
publishing date. Okay.
So now the third article.
So how many fields are mandatory in this?
It is up to you.
Okay.
Some of the mandatory fields for a research journal is nothing but the title, creator, and publisher or the journal name. So some of the research articles you cannot able to copy like this. So if you see in this research article, you cannot able to copy. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to just manually type those metadata fields.
Why is it that we cannot copy?
Some of the research articles will be copyright protected. Not only research articles, and some of the older articles you can find only scanned copies will be available. So in that case, you have to type. So for a practical exams, it will be like this only. Okay, so we will be giving a set of files. So here what you have to do, you create a collection on that and copy all those files into Greenstone, make those metadata fields, and you have to show the output. Okay. So what I have done is I have created for first 3 files. So in design, in search index, so what we seen in the last class will be different and what we are seeing today will be different. Okay. So in the last class, what we have seen is we have added all the files, and in the output page we will get the article name. And also in authors field dc.creator, you must be remembering dc.creator, also we have created a button name with author. Do you remember? No. So we created, okay, we,
missed the class.
yeah, okay. So what we did, so I will show you what we did in the last class.
सर अगर आप थोड़ा सा gist बता देंगे then we can
Okay. So what we did, I will just show you how to, so after adding all the metadata fields in the greenstone, we will just build the file. Okay. Here it will be showing 5 files. Okay. We have added 5 files, but we added only the metadata for 3 documents. Okay. You can able to find 4 documents, but we added metadata, metadata fields only for the 3 files, 1, 2 and 3. So third file it is not accepted, you can able to find 2.pdf, 1.pdf, 4.pdf, 5.pdf, 3.pdf is not accepting because it is copyright protected. Okay. What we will do, we will remove the third file. So here you can find 2 documents were considered for processing and 2 documents were processed and included in the collection. Okay. So currently we have only 2 documents with us. We added metadata fields for 3 documents and the third file was copyright protected, so we removed, and we have only 2 documents with us. Okay. So with that 2 documents I processed, and it shows 2 documents were considered for processing and 2 documents were processed and included in the collection. Now we will preview the collection. So we will be having 2 files, 1.pdf and 2.pdf. Okay. So, and also we explored what we explored in the last class is in browsing classifier. Can you able to recollect anything? No. So in this list, add classifier dc.creator. dc.creator and button name author. So creator is nothing but author. Okay.
PGDLM.
So what we did, we have mapped dc.creator to author field, Dublin core dot creator to the author field in the Greenstone client side. Same like that, list add classifier dc dot, what is the next one? Subject and keywords. Button name here keywords. Okay. So now again we have to build the collection and give preview collection. Okay, now we got additionally 2 fields. One is author field and another one is the keywords field. Okay, so author fields we will get from A to Z, and in the keywords field also we will get from A to Z. Okay, so up to this we have seen in the last class. Today we will see one more aspect, that is in browsing classifier what we have to do, we have to remove the thing what we created now. Okay, and we will add an A to Z compact list. The first one. Before we added this list option in the previous classes. Today we are going to add this A to Z compact list. Okay, so in this what we have to do, click another add classifier, the same procedure, dc.creator, button name will be author. Same A is a compact list, add classifier, dc.subject and keywords. Button name will be keywords. Okay. So now what we will do, we will again build the collection. We will see what changes has occurred. So now you can find we have author field with the first letter. Okay, the author fields are with the first letter from A to Z and keywords also with the first letter. We will see how this collection will be. Okay. Now you can able to find we have got the full name of the authors, and also in keywords we will be getting the full name. Okay. So in previous section what we saw, using that list option we find that only the first alphabetical order from A to Z we can able to get. Author we can get from A, B, C, D, E, F. For the keywords also we got A, B, C, D, E, F, A to Z. Okay. Now with the compact list, A to Z compact list, this one. In browsing classifiers, A, Z compact list, what we got, the same procedure, but what we changed is from list to, we changed to A, Z compact list, and we got the full names of the author and the keywords. Okay. So if you click this, any of the author name or the keyword, you will get the particular article. Understood? Yes. Okay. So also in the last class we have seen how to add a home page and a URL page for our digital library. Okay. The same thing I will repeat today also. See, unless you don't practice in your home, you won't get easy with it. Okay. So if you feel this is very tough, even DSpace is more tough than this. The installation part, working procedure will be fine. By installation part and the server side, what you are going to work will be more tough than this for the DSpace. Okay. So please try to have a note of everything, and also I have prepared a PDF files also for you. Okay. So this is the manuals. Okay. So using this you can able to create your own Greenstone digital library. This you can use it for n number of times, but you have to make sure you using the older version, because in the latest version the browser images we cannot able to change what we used in the previous class, 3.11 version. So this one will work for 2.89 version, the older version. Okay. So if you go to Greenstone digital library, in download section we will be having the different version. This 3.11 is the thing which we are currently using in our practical classes, and 2.87 we can use it for the Windows 10. Okay. So most of your laptops and desktops will be of Windows 10, I guess. So if you want to use Greenstone, you have to download this software 2.87. Okay. Because this 3.11 is not released for Windows 10. Yeah.
Windows 11 also it will support.
No sir, you can use this 2.87 I think. Windows 11, yeah, Windows 11 is.
So it says 3.11.
This is 3.11. And also you should know the difference between a 32-bit operating system and a 64-bit operating system. Okay. So do you know how to know whether your desktop belongs to 32-bit or 64-bit? See, usually a desktop or a laptop will come with two types. One will be 32-bit and another one is a 64-bit. Okay. So for that what you have to do, most of the systems will come with 64-bit only. Right click in your My Computer or this PC, go to Properties. So once you click Properties, here you will be having your system type, 64-bit operating system. Okay. This you have to find it out whether your desktop or laptop is a 64-bit or a 32-bit, then you have to download the required software.
So in जो modern laptops होते हैं वो कौन से?
Maximum most of the desktops or laptops will come with 64-bit only. If you ask for a 32-bit, they will provide you a 32-bit operating system. Because some of the IT professionals, they will be using both 32-bit and 64-bit. For them to work in different operating systems and different softwares, they need 32-bit. But 99% or 90% are coming with 64-bit operating system.
So for 64-bit, we have to use Windows 2.87 or
No, ma'am. 32-bit, 64-bit, we can use Windows 2.87. But it will be Windows 10.
okay.
So with Greenstone, there is no issues. If you find here, you can just notice here, this is the distribution you want if you are going to run Greenstone 2 under 32-bit or 64-bit. So whatever the bit size of your desktop or laptop, Greenstone will work. But I am telling for any other softwares, whatever software Cohoit maybe or any DSpace, just check what is the 32-bit or 64-bit your operating system of a desktop or laptop, then it is mandatory to check the software. So, okay. So in this format page, here we will give a about page image, and here we will be mentioning your home page. And also today we will see how to make modifications in your home page. Okay. So this is a collection description option. So I have already shared you a PDF PPT. So if you open that PPT, you can able to find this one about collection. Okay. So this is nothing but an HTML tags. Okay. So these HTML tags which shows that. So if you know about HTML tags, this will be easy for you. HTML tags are nothing but hypertext markup languages. Okay. Those HTML tags are, in first it was used to create a web page. Okay. Now the web pages are designed using different things. One is called XML, extensible markup language, or CSS, cascading style sheet also, or using some other different softwares. So you might be also come across Drupal. Have you come across Drupal? Okay. Drupal is also a website creation tool or a content management software, where most of the websites, organizations or institutes are using Drupal for their website management or website creation. Okay. So each HTML tag must begin with this lesser than or greater than arrows. The content should be within this angle brackets, and whenever you are opening content command, it should end with a slash. Sorry. Okay. So what I am doing, I am just copying and pasting here in the collection description. So table border is the how much a table, the size of the border should be, cell spacing, the space between each cell. Okay, so those kind of descriptions I have given. So P and slash P is nothing but a paragraph. Okay, so I am typing, this is a sample collection for Greenstone digital library of SOL. Okay, and I am here giving a small description. I am just copying this content and pasting it here. Okay, so what I will do, I will just give preview collection, so you can able to find here. So the content whatever typed will come in your client side or a user side. So this is the first paragraph what I typed, and this is the second paragraph. Okay. So if you are in your library, if you are creating a digital library thing, here you can mention this is a digital library page for so and so college or school. And this collection consists of e-books, e-journals, e-research article, e-newspaper, e-magazines, students. Then you can give some instructions how to use, instructions for use, or steps to utilize this e-resources or e-digital library. Those kind of steps and instructions you can able to give it here. Okay. If you want to change the content also, you can change, or if you want to add more content also, you can able to add. but everything should have a opening tag and a closing tag. For example, here this is the opening tag within angle brackets P, that is the opening tag for paragraph, and at the end we have closing, that is within angle bracket we have /P. Okay. So there are different HTML tags, and these are the basic HTML tags which they are using. Okay. So if I give here 2, you will see what happens. Okay. Can you find the difference? Cell border I have given, that is table border I have given 2. Okay. Before it was 0. When it was 0, these borders were not there. Okay. When I give 2, these borders came. So like that, try to explore giving some more values in that. And one more thing also we can able to find here is how to see these things. What you are saying is called as noise. These are some unwanted elements which are coming with greenstone. You can remove this noise by some HTML formats again. So those HTML formats also I have given in this collection specific macros. Okay. So this is to remove this and to add some of the design in the web pages. Okay. So what you have to do, just copy this. So this thing I have given in red color is that the same content will be available in the greenstone page. You have to type this 2 lines content below this thing. That is why I have given this in red color. Okay. So just what you have to do is just copy this and go to collection specific macros. You can able to find collection specific macros. Can you see now? Collection specific macros. So this is the thing I have given in red color there. Okay. Can you able to find angle bracket style type equal to within quotes I have given text /CSS, that is already default. It is existing. Now I am going to paste the content which I copied from the PPT. These are the 2 lines I copied from this PPT file. Okay. So again I am going to preview the collection. So if I preview the collection, the black color has been changed into blue color and the noise at the left side has been removed. Okay. So if you want to change this color also, you can change. For example, I have given here it as color equal to blue. So if you want to give in red color also, you can give. Okay. And if you want to change the font, you can change the font. If you want to increase the font size, you can increase the font size. Okay. And background image also, if you want to give any background image, you can mention the URL of that image. For example, in some of the digital library, you will be having the library picture at the background. Okay. For that, what you have to download the picture, save it in your drive, and then you have to copy that URL and paste it here. Once you paste it here, it will capture that image from the local drive. Okay. Can you able to understand?
So can you know that the URL?
Yeah.
Without practical, it's not possible. It's the biggest issue.
So by Wednesday or Thursday, I will take another one practical session so that you can work in your desktops. And so what time will be comfortable for you?
Sir, after 7:30.
Wednesday, sir. After
Wednesday or Thursday? I'm not sure about the date because we have a meeting with master student also.
Is good time
7
for
to 8.
everyone.
7:30.
After 7:30.
So
You're coming back late from work.
because some of the students told that it should be before 7.
Yes, yes.
So whatever time is comfortable for you all, it is okay.
How many of you have attended last 2 classes? Can you? Last 2 classes. ये greenstone वाला आपने किया और किसी ने किया? How many of you have attended last 2? Sir, actually what happens? ये group ही अलग है sir. only this person has attended to last classes, we have not attended. अब आप बीच में से हमें बता रहे हैं, तो that is why we are facing difficulty. अगर आप थोड़ा सा just हमें पहले का भी बता देंगे ना, it will take a little more time, but we'll understand actually. ये actually
last week class, but we are unable to see that because it was not clear.
it was not clear. Okay.
टैग्स होते हैं ना, डिपेंडेंट एचटीएमएल में जब कुछ टेक्स्ट फॉर्म वगैरह रहता है,
Okay, this thing I will tell you in the online session when we having that on the Wednesday or Thursday,
Yes, sir.
because some issue is there with the code, I guess.
and so what type of question can come in the practical exam? Like we should teach in that way so that we don't face this, like difficulty on that day or on the exam. So matlab, like easier to cope up with all things together.
See, this thing I was explaining before.
Yeah.
In practicals, what we'll be having is you have to the software will be already installed.
Yeah. Right.
You have to create a collection with a particular name, either by your name or your control number or your roll number, anything. And then we will give a set of files, and you have to import all the files and fill the metadata for each file. Okay. Once you fill the metadata, you have to build the collection, and once the collection is filled, you have to preview the collection. So each step will be having each mark, like 5 mark, 2 mark, those things.
We have to take the screenshot of each step and make.
No, we will come and analyze.
Okay.
The evaluators will come and they will analyze on the spot itself. Or there will be a Google Drive option where you have to store all the things.
Okay.
So once it gets stored, and before the next set of students come, no, I think for you it will get over in one set itself, because you are 57, na? So it will get in one at a go itself. Only for bachelors and masters we will be having in break between. So bachelors we have almost 1,000 students. So for that it will take some time. So these things only, and with this this PPT, what you can do, you can memorize these HTML codes, and you have to paste it there and you have to show, and like this for displaying the
Sir,
to removing
as we
this
said,
noise.
sir, once can you show us like this? Suppose our exam is going on, and this is how the downloading will be done, and these are the.
That only I showed now how it is already downloaded. Now I showed how to create a collection, how to add the files.
We have seen.
That same thing only you will be doing.
And the changes that we have done, like changing of the color.
Yeah, if you, it will be, see, the basic default will be black color. Okay, once you make the changes only, the color will get changed. So we will see how you are changing those things, and we will ask change in blue color, change in red color, increase the font, decrease the font, some kind of, and put this border and remove this border, those kind of things. Add a URL for the home page, add a URL for the about page, those things will be there. So, some issue with the code, because yesterday it was working, I do not know why it is not working today. Maybe with the file, I do not know whether it is JPEG file or different kind of file. See, one more thing is that when you are working with a, yeah, this is PNG file, maybe that may be the issue. When you are working with any of the digital library software, you should also make sure you should be knowing all the terminologies related to file types also. PNG, what is PNG, what is JPEG, and MPEG is for video files, MP3 for audio files. Okay, because in Greenstone and DSpace is a digital library where you will be having all the file types, not only PDF files, you will be having video files also, where you will be having news clippings, where you will be having Excel files also. Some of the research analysis or faculty publications in a year wise, you have to submit in Excel sheets, okay, in Word file. So those things also you should be having what are the latest technologies. When you compare with Microsoft Office, lower version was PPT, and latest version is PPTX. Okay, DOC and DOCX. So those kind of file format also you should know to understand. So I will remove this equal to none semicolon slash. Okay. We will be asking the basic things only this, and in last class we see how to add a home page and a about page, those things. So if you go here you will be having your collection. So once you go to your collection, you will be having your articles inside your collection. So you have to show the author page like this, keywords like this. Okay, so these are the things. So okay. So up to this, do you have any questions? So unless you don't work in your laptop or desktop, you will not be having any questions.
Yes,
Okay. So what I have already shared this PDF files, and I will share the this thing also with you in the group. Okay.
sir, you are in the group now, जो SOL का group है. Can we ask questions if we find any problem in that? So what is the convenient time? So you must also be having your.
We don't have any convenient time
No, you must be
because
working
we are
somewhere.
working.
That's
No, I am in SOL only.
Actually, you are in SOL.
We will be there from morning 9:30 to 5 o'clock. You can come at any time to the SOL and you can ask any doubts.
No, we will be asking
Online.
only because we are all are working.
Okay. So these things we done. AZ compact list we did today. Okay, AZ compact list to display the author's name and the keywords in full form. Before we had list, where in list we had only the alphabetical number, the first letters of each alphabet, each characters. Okay, A, B, C. But AZ compact list classifier we added, and in that we have explored how to give the full names of the author and the keywords. And this is the collection, and this I think it's not required. Okay, this file also I will share it in the group. You can just explore this. So any other queries up to this?
Same thing without working.
Okay. So I think Greenstone is fine up to this. Okay, this is the Greenstone software. Maximum the questions will be of this. So don't worry about this practical examination. Think about the future part where you are planning to install this Greenstone software in your library. Okay, these practical sessions will be only for marks. But you have to think implementing this Greenstone in your library. That is more important. That is why we are explaining these things. Okay. Try to install in your desktop and laptop, download some of the articles, try to add in it, and if you have any queries, please share with the screenshot so that I can understand. If you don't share the screenshot, I cannot understand what issue you are coming. The reason why I did not had an online session today is because if internet is not working, it is difficult to have DSpace. Because DSpace we have n number of things where it is too difficult to work. So this is the installation guide for DSpace. This also I will share with you. But before that, I have to explain how to install these things. Okay. So we will have most difficult part in DSpace is the working thing. And on the client side, it is more easy. Not like this Greenstone, it will be more easy. Just if you know some terminologies, how to drag and drop, click, add the metadata field, it is more easy. But the installation part of DSpace is difficult. So whenever you have doubts in this practical aspect, share with the screenshot so that I can able to clear that. And also don't expect the answers very soon because I have to understand what issue you have. Because seeing the screenshot, I cannot understand what mistake you have made. So I have to first analyze what mistake you have made and then I have to rectify the issue. Because if you make any issues in between also, it will troubleshoot the problem. Okay, so first we have to understand what is the issue, later then I can rectify the issue.
PG class.
Okay, now see the difference between here. This is the older thing, we have a bar in this and the font size was small. This is the new file, we have removed the bar and the font size has been increased. Okay, can you see the difference between these two?
Yes, sir.
So that thing what I have done is I have made a different structure in the HTML page. So that thing also I have given here, collection specific macros. Okay. So in practical, it is not mandatory to do the same thing. Okay, it is fine. Okay. So then we can wind up this session. I think up to this Greenstone is fine. And in the afternoon class also I will be taking DSpace. If internet comes, then it is fine. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Because we need high-speed internet. High-speed means at least we need a normal internet for downloading some of the files in command prompt. If internet resumes, we will have DSpace, or what we can do, we can work on Greenstone again in the afternoon session. Okay?
Sir, still 15-20 minutes are left. Can you show us a little?
Okay, I will explain again.
Yes. Who's there? Hello, hello. Who's there?
Sir, there
Hello?
is no option for collection specific.
नहीं अच्छा आपका folder है।
Not only, this is the lower version. You have to download the lower version and you have to install that. So that only I told we need internet.
वैसे group में
In latest version, it is not there. See, this is 2.87, the version.
हाँ नहीं
This version, 2.87. 87. Okay, I will do from the first. First,
yes sir please
I will close everything. Okay. So first, what you have to do is you have to download Greenstone. So type Greenstone, click download.
okay
So this is the latest version 3.11 which we used in the previous two classes. So now we will be going with the lower one level lower, that is 2.87.
which
Okay.
one is better sir which can be used?
Because I am not using this because here there is no option to use in Windows 10.
Okay
So most of the current systems are with Windows 10. So I am not using this. I am going for the lower version 2.87. Here you can able to find it is with Windows 10 option.
Sir, if there is a Windows 7, then it will work.
Yeah, Windows 7 it will work. Here they are mentioned Windows 7, 8 and 10.
Option for creation. There is option for create
Where? I don't understand.
on format page.
In the latest version, Greenstone. Collection specific macros you are telling. No, it is not available. You check once.
No available, sir.
Then, sir, then we will.
Okay, I will tell. So you have to download this. So you should download the 2.87
Okay.
windows.exe. So exe file is for the Windows. Okay. After download, you have to double click the downloads file. So it will be like this.
Okay.
Greenstone 2.87. You have to double click this.
Okay.
You will get a page like this.
Fine.
And you have to just give next, next, next. Since it is already installed, I am skipping those steps.
PG DADLM class is here.
Okay, so once it is done, you can go to start and type librarian interface.
Where you have typed like
Start button. Start librarian interface. Or you can go here.
okay.
This is start
Okay.
librarian interface.
Okay. Initializing the instrumentation. We will directly come here.
Yeah, it will come directly here.
Okay.
So now what you have to do, you have to download some of the research articles.
Okay.
Okay, so I have already downloaded some research articles in this.
Which you have shared in the
Yeah.
PDF format. Okay.
Research articles will be in PDF format. Just you have to open that file. So most of the downloads file will be in C, users, downloads. Okay, so based upon some system to system it may vary. So basically it will be in users only. There you can access, or you can go to like this. So if I have given a name with my PC name I have changed, so it shows my name, and here you can go to downloads. So in download there is a folder called Greenstone. So if you open the Greenstone, I have all the files.
Okay.
Okay, so copy all the files. And you have to just drag and drop it here. You have to copy and paste. You have to push and pull, and go to enrich option. Open the first file.
And the same thing which you have told.
Yeah.
Select the title and.
Yeah,
paste it.
copy the title and paste it here. Okay, and creator, again you have to copy the creator, that is author, and you have to paste it here. You have to press enter if you have multiple authors. Same like keywords, you have to copy the subject keywords. So keywords will be at the bottom of the abstract. Copy this and paste it in the keywords, and give enter for multiple keywords. Okay, so once it is done, go for the second article. Like similarly, like
We
third
don't have
article.
to save. There is no save.
No save option.
It will automatically.
Yeah,
be
yeah,
saved in
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Go to the different articles, and then go to design in
Where is
browsing
design, sir?
here at the top.
Okay.
Can you see now?
Yes. Design. So we have left this gather, enrich, and directly to design we have.
No, that is what we did now. So gather, we made all the files. In enrich, we entered the metadata fields.
Fine.
And in design, now we have to go to browsing classifier. These things it is now I have created, so I will remove these things. Okay. In last class I explained with this list option. Okay, in list add classifier dc dot creator, button name author. Okay, so list metadata Dublin core creator is mapped with button name author, and again list name add classifier dc dot subject and keywords, and button name will be keywords. Okay, so these two are the fields what we created, and go to create and build collection. So once you build the collection, you can find these things. And preview collection. Okay, and here in format option, this option is to add the URL page for the about page, and this is for home page, adding the URL. Just click on this browse, and you have to select the image. Okay, so image will come. I have chosen some other different image. It will come about page and home page. You can choose a image which is lesser in size, like a home page, like your digital library or your college name or your school name. Okay, a banner like kind of thing. Similarly, you can choose an image for your home page. And in collection specific macros, so below here you have to copy the content what I have given in PDF. This thing about collection, you can copy and paste it here in general, and then you have to change this thing. This is the collection for digital library of your particular college or school, and here give here some of the description about the digital library. And then collection specific macros, you can copy this thing and paste. It is already pasted there, here like this. Okay, and you have to give the preview collection. Okay, can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
You have to practice. If you practice, you will have a lot of questions.
Yes, sir. And how your final library is looking like? I mean, the whole.
Yeah, we will give you image also. So you have to copy that image, or you can download your own image in practical and you can upload that.
Okay. So you will be giving us files. You
We
will
will-
be giving us image also.
Yeah.
You will be giving us the whole outer structure.
Yes.
We have to do the work.
You have to process the files. You have to process the file and show it in the output.
Okay.
Okay.
This image is basically the on the title bar.
Title bar, about page or home page. And one more image also we can add, that will be here.
Background image.
Yes, background image.
हाँ? सर फिर बाकी क्लास कैसे चलेगी जो आपकी 3 से 4 है, 2 से 4 है?
If internet comes, we can have. If
Otherwise
internet
we
is,
will not have.
yeah, we don't have, because this is I'm using mobile data,
Yes.
but that I need LAN connection or internet connection.
So post in the group that there is no internet or there is an internet. We will be taking the class.
Because this we can able to record and we can circulate, but that thing I don't think we can record, because without internet I cannot download the software also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are very true. We cannot even practice. We cannot even do anything here.
If you want, you can practice Greenstone.
Where?
Since I have downloaded in my system, you can copy in pen drive. So the 2 to 4 class you can copy using that pen drive, and you can practice for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours. That you can do. First you have to uninstall the 3.11 version, and then you have to reboot the system and copy this 2.87, install that, and you have to work. You can practice here.
We can practice.
That you can do.
Keeping the PDF files also, no?
Yeah, I have. It is already done.
We need internet.
I have in pen drive. The software file, PDF file, and the PPT And the working procedure, everything I have in my pen drive, you can copy, and if you want, you can work from 2 to 4. Okay, I think we can do that thing. Okay, so please come at 2 o'clock.
Sir,
I will provide
ma'am
those
is
things.
also asking